Hello, good people. It's like 3 something in the evening. I'm tired as hell, so I'm about to take a nap. But I want to make this video before I went to sleep while it's on my mind. I want to share with you all my marijuana experience. As I tell it to everybody else, when I tell it to them, I just want to share it to everyone at once. But a few months ago, I smoked marijuana or weed for the first time, and it was a pretty amazing experience, to say the least. Let me tell you how it began. I was just chilling at home, and my friend called me, and she said she wanted me to ride with her to Walmart. So she came and picked me up. We rode to Walmart. Walmart was like 2 exits away from my house, and when I got in the car, I was just like kind of playing stupid. I was like, "So what we about to get into? What we about to do?" And she said, I said, "What we going to Walmart for?" And she said, "To get high." And so she kind of caught me off guard with that. And before this, I had been kind of curious and anxious to go ahead and try it for the first time anyway. So when she said that, I was like, "For real?" And she said, "Yeah." And then she reached up into the one of those compartments in the car, and I think it was the mirror. And she reached up there, and the blunt fell out. And I said, "Okay, well, let's light this motherfucker then, right?" So we lit it and we smoked it. We started smoking it as we were getting on the freeway. And 2 exits later, we were in Walmart, and we were just sitting in the parking lot, smoking and talking. And it wasn't too long after that, I felt something come over me. You know, this feeling of extreme calm and relaxation. And as she was talking, I felt this feeling come above me, and I just reclined my seat back like, yeah, because I could feel it. And you know, it's a lot similar to a feeling that I felt before, because when I was in high school, I suffered from very, very bad migraine headaches, and the doctor prescribed to me Tylenol 4s. Tylenol 4s have codeine and promethazine in them. Maybe just codeine, I can't remember. But I remember the feeling I used to have when I take those things. I would just be sitting in front of the TV like, yeah, this feels great. But I had the exact same, I felt the exact same way I did when I smoked the weed. Now, if I knew weed gave you this feeling in high school, I would have just smoked the weed in high school. Because I'd rather smoke a natural herb or consume a natural herb than a chemical substance. Chemical prescription drug, which has adverse effects on the body as it is. I mean, every time I popped the Tylenol 4, I was pretty much putting my liver under stress, my kidneys under stress. One more than the other, I can't quite remember, but I believe it's the kidneys. No, the liver. Yeah, it might be the liver. I was putting it under stress, but with weed doesn't have as many adverse effects. But I must say, too much of anything can be bad for you. You know, I've heard that smoking weed too much affects a man's ability to become erect. It affects the man's ability to perform. So I wouldn't overdo it. But seeing that I'm working in the work field right now, I wouldn't make it a regular thing to consume. But as soon as I own my own company and I become my own boss, I might consume marijuana on a regular. The only bad thing about marijuana is the smoking it part. When you're smoking it, you're inhaling high levels of carbon, and you're pretty much doing damage to your lungs, just like when you smoke tobacco. So I wouldn't smoke it necessarily, but like put it in a tea or sprinkle it on a salad or something like that. I would definitely do that. But I would definitely probably do the tea thing more so than smoking. But yeah, once I own my own company, I'm probably going to be consuming marijuana on a regular basis. But my whole reason why I wanted to try it was because it puts your mind at a state of calm to where, from what I read, from what I read and from what I've observed, you're able to consume and retain a whole lot more information when you're high or inebriated. I think inebriated is the right word. I'm trying to use a big word right now. But yeah, when you're high. Because I can remember going to school with a Mexican homeboy of mine, and we took advanced classes in middle school. And dude barely came to school, but he was always high. You know, and the teacher would give us all a composition to write in class. Miss Rasmus would give us a composition to write, and we'd all be in class like, damn, like we got to write another paper. But Fabian would write that damn paper in 15 minutes and be sitting there looking at everybody else. And he always had straight A's and barely came to fucking class. I told that same story to a friend of mine, and she said that yeah, man, that's true, because a guy I went to college with was the best dude in our math class, and we used to ask him, how do you get these good grades? I mean, how are you so good at math? And he said that he just gets high and studies. And from my research of some of the greatest minds of the greatest minds in history, they always seem to be on something, whether it be opium, marijuana, LSD, mushrooms. They were always on something that like triggered the pineal gland or the third eye, or it took the mind to a whole nother dimension, right? So that was one of my reasons why I wanted to try marijuana or whatever. And the whole rumor that it's a gateway drug, I mean, you can let that scare you or whatever, but that's just to me, that's BS. It all depends on your willpower. If you have a weak willpower or no willpower at all, of course it's going to be a gateway drug for you to try more extreme shit. But I don't have any interest in the extreme drugs or substances. I just want to try like shit like weed. I might try shrooms or something like that, but cocaine and all that, like you can keep the actual drugs, because marijuana isn't a drug. It's a natural substance that grows from the earth. It becomes a drug when you take it into a lab and you chemically manipulate it into something else, or you adding stuff to it, you know. Yeah, as far as right now, all I'm interested in is consuming like dro, because I heard dro is the more natural form of the marijuana, and that's how I want it. I want it in its most natural state. But everyone I talk to says it's pretty much impossible to find it completely natural these days. So I mean, I'm getting it as natural as I can, but like I said, I can't consume it on a regular basis. But when I'm able to, when I'm in control of my own income, it'll probably be a regular thing, you know, weekly or monthly or something like that, but probably not every day. But yeah, I'll be doing it, you know, shamelessly. But that's pretty much what my take on marijuana, and also me sharing my marijuana experience with you all. Like Cat Williams said, you gotta at least try one time before you die. You know, don't. If you're curious about something, don't be afraid to try it at least once. You know, stay away from crack though. Don't do that. If you're interested in crack, don't smoke crack. Okay, we've seen that tear families up. You know what I'm saying? I'm a living witness of that shit growing up. So don't go that far. But as far as marijuana, man, you have nothing to be ashamed of. You know, if you taking prescription drugs, you should be the last one to be judgmental towards people smoking marijuana. You know, now abusing any substance is wrong. You should probably, like, I wouldn't say seek help, but kind of get that under control. But like I said, marijuana is nothing to be afraid of. I tried it. It was amazing. I plan on trying it again and again and again. I mean, if you want to try it, I'm telling you, there's nothing wrong with it. But, hey, that's all up to you.